My name is Dr. Stuart Kaplan. I've been a dermatologist in Beverly Hills for over 30 years. Working with Children of the Night is one of the projects and charities that I'm most proud of. With Children of the Night, it's about giving to people that have been injured or hurt through no fault of their own. Today we're going to treat Karina for another session of a tattoo removal. These tattoos are given to these young girls against their will. Many of these girls are victims of child trafficking, forced into prostitution, and this is a brand that is put upon them. No different than it's a label on clothing or a brand on an animal. In this particular case, this signifies ownership of another human being, which is the worst type of branding. Even after the victim, the child of sex trafficking is freed from the power of her pimp, the tattoo remains. And it's very hard to go on in life when you've got this physical stigmata attached to you. This tattoo will always remind her of her previous life. Children of the Night and victims of sex crimes or people that have been branded without their permission never forget this tattoo. But one thing I'll point out is Karina has lovely other tattoos on her body that are far more noticeable. People comment on tattoos in general. Oh, what's the story behind that tattoo? Well, that was your father, that's your dog, whatever. She doesn't want to be reminded of this tattoo.
One of the reasons why I got a lot of my tattoos was because having one on my body and wearing a swimsuit in front of others compared to having multiple all over my body, one that looks like this and is huge, somebody's probably going to ask me what the meaning of this is, as opposed to what does this mean? And it's hard to keep your composure and explain what that means. So picking something with a beautiful meaning and putting it on a large piece of my body was a huge reason why I got a lot of my tattoos.
If the person that did the tattoo, and I won't say tattoo artist because that gives the person more credit, the person that put this tattoo on had to know what was going on. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And that's the worst, because not only is the pimp doing something terrible, but someone else is helping that pimp brand somebody. I have seen Karina before, and when I took out her chart, I saw that this tattoo has been treated in the past, so it's a lot less identifiable. And then I asked her about another tattoo, and she didn't remember it. I said, so this tattoo was a $, and there was another tattoo, and I said, what do the numbers 42792 mean? And what did you say?
I couldn't recognize what tattoo you were talking about. I completely forgot about it and then remembered my finger.
And I told her, I said, no, you had a tattoo on your right index finger that I lasered the first time I saw you, and it had 42792. And my notes say that that was his birthday. That's all it says, that was his birthday.
427 was what he considered his birthday. Excuse me. Like being reborn again. Like he was a god who owned people. And so he put it on my hand, the date, so that I would see it and remember almost who my father was. And the dollar symbol was a nickname that he went by. And this is years ago. And I have a child now, but things that are normal for every adult, an intimate relationship with your significant other, would make me feel dirty. And I would think of this man when I should never have to remember it long after he was behind bars. Every time I wanted to just move on, I would have to look at my hand or do something that should be beautiful with another human and remember his name and his face. So by Dr. Kaplan helping me remove this off of my body, I never have to see his face again. Because even though he's in prison, every time I look at my body, that's what I think of.
I am asked all the time, do I want to be reimbursed for this? Do I want to join a government program that will pay me to remove tattoos off gang members or whatever? And I always say no. I want to be able to pick and choose whom I treat. And for me, Children of the Night sends me the girls who have made significant strides in their life, who have shown real ambition in terms of getting ahead, changing their life. And this is a reward for them to do this. I don't do this on off hours. They will come and sit in my exam room with celebrities. It is nice that they come to Beverly Hills and they are treated like a VIP. There is no difference in the office visit. There's no difference in the exam room. And to me, that's really the first step in helping these girls realize that they have worth beyond what maybe they were told they have. I see patients back usually 6 to 8 weeks later, and then we do it again. Each time it gets lighter and lighter and lighter.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.